Hey everybody, in today's video, I'm going to talk with you about what the ideal size is for your network, how to allocate certain types of people into certain parts of your network, and how to do the cull, which is getting people out of your network so you don't have responsibility for them. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and let's address the elephant in the room. Where did I get this dope toque? Well, this North Face toque I have had, I think, since university. I don't want to show you what's underneath. I might put a picture up here. It's not great. I may be wearing a toque through the rest of next year until I decide to get a haircut. Now, today's topic I like because it's contentious. Some people really get wonky when I talk about limiting the size of their network of contacts because they start to get a bit freaky going,
yeah, but what about this person and what about that person?
In order to be successful as a professional in business, you have to decide who's in the inner circle, who's in the outer circle, and then who is on the do not enter list, right? The barred list, people who don't get to come into your sphere. Now, those people who don't come into your sphere might be old friends, they might be family members, they might be neighbors. They're people that you keep to the outside for a variety of reasons, but one of the number one reasons is they don't add to what you're doing. Now, I'm not suggesting you be a selfish asshole. Actually, that's exactly what I'm suggesting. I want you to be a selfish asshole with your time. And why is managing your network important? Because you're going to invest time into that network. And if you invest it well, it's going to work out great for everyone. If you invest it poorly, it's going to work out for everyone but you. So let's jump into the different types of people that you're going to have in your network, and then how I would recommend that you allocate spaces to those particular groups. So first of all, what is the ideal size of a professional network? 250. 250 has been suggested to be the ideal number of relationships that the average professional can manage effectively. Now, you might be able to handle 2,000 or 3,000 contacts. I mean, I do on LinkedIn, but I don't really have relationships with them. I basically have collected them and keep them there, and I will dip in every once in a while and have them dip into me. But those are not relationships that I'm investing time and resources into. So let's start with that number of 250 and figure out the different types and how we're going to allocate space to those. The first group that I like to consider are friends and family, right? This is your inner circle. These are your buddies, these are your girls, these are your siblings, these are your kids, your spouse, your in-laws, your parents. That's the inner circle. These are the people that if they're in trouble, you drop what you're doing and you go to help. For friends and family, I would recommend you probably set aside 20 spots, right? You're not going to include all of your family in the 20 spots. You're not going to include all of your friends in your 20 spots, but really your top friends and your top family members, right? Drunk Uncle Eddie that you see at the odd wedding doesn't make the cut of the top 20. The next group is clients, right? And depending on the number of clients that you manage, they're going to be a big bulk of it because they're the people that you are building with, you're drawing revenue from, and you have to deliver service and value to. I would say that the average professional that I know has about 50 clients, right? And you might have one account that has 3 or 4 clients in it. You might have 50 individual accounts, but let's put 50 up on the board for clients. The next group is prospects. Prospects are people that you're looking to hunt, right? People that you're putting in your sales funnel, people you're looking to do business with. Now, if you want to make your coach happy, pretending I'm your coach right now, you want to have twice the number of prospects as you do clients. And the reason why is you always want to have a backup for every client. So if they drop off, get hit by a bus, quit, whatever, get fired, you need to have a backup in place. So let's put up 100 as the number of prospects that we want to be putting attention into. Next is champions, right? Champions, as you know, I'm a big fan of. Champion is an educated referral source that knows what you do, why it matters, and who cares, and who brings you on average 1 qualified prospect per month. So your champions are filling up that previous group on your behalf. I like to have 50 champions, but when you're starting out and learning how champions work, I suggest you start with 10 for the first year, 20 for the second year, and then you can move up to 50. So I'm going to assume that you're somewhere in the middle of where I am at 50 and a startup at 10, and we're going to say 20. So we're going to have 20 champions down as one of the subgroups within our 250. Then that next group is going to be comprised of colleagues, strategic alliances, employees, vendors, other people in the peripheral that you do business with, people that you buy from, people that you sell with, those types of personalities. You probably have a lion's share of those types of people. And so I'm going to give you 60 spots for those, right? If you have a handful of employees, employees, but vendors. I mean, I probably have 20 vendors. You probably do too. That's 1/3 of that group. These are people that you need to keep the relationship with in order to keep your supply chain moving along. And the last group is everyone else. And you know how many seats I'm setting aside for everyone else? 0. I'm putting aside 0 seats for those people.
Disgusting!
After you've dealt with family and friends, clients, prospects, champions, colleagues, strategic alliances, and employees, there is no more room on the bus. Now, I'm not suggesting that you turn away when you see somebody in the peripheral. I don't want you to give them the stink eye, but you're not going to invest any resources in the people that don't make the 250. Now, I know. You want to be a good Christian. You want to be sainted at some point. You want to do good deeds. The 250 people are the people that get your time, attention, and resources. If a charity or somebody needs your time, write a check. Everyone that isn't part of that 250, you default to no when they ask for something.
Do you want to meet?
Sorry, I'm not able to.
Can you help me move?
No.
Can you give me 5 minutes to talk through an idea?
I'm sorry, I'm not available. You have to protect the resources at hand for you, the most important one being time, and allocate that to the 250 people in your group. I'll put a link above to the video I did about having a default answer no when it comes to people asking you things, but this is for people outside of your 250. People within your 250, you look to see how you can allocate resources to support them. What I think you'll find is you'll be able to deepen the relationships with that 250 people when you start excluding everyone that's outside that list. And I should add, that list is going to change over time. Friends will come in and out, clients will come in and out, champions will come in and out, prospects will come in and out, colleagues will come in and out. Heck, even employees will come in and out. So there is a fluidity in that list, but the only thing that is stringent is having no more than 250 people. So here's my homework for you. Set up an Excel spreadsheet, list those different groupings of people, and start putting names in each grouping. You're going to be able to determine how many names fit in each grouping. Small family, you might have 5. Large family, you might have 40. And I want you to go through the practice of listing the 250 people that you are prepared to engage with and allocate resources to. Now, it might seem like a big project, and it is, but once you put that 250 down on paper, or in the case of this, an Excel spreadsheet, you'll start to immediately identify how much creep comes in from other people off the list looking for favors. And if you can plug those holes up and focus on your group, your business will explode. You will see growth like you haven't seen before because you don't have hundreds or thousands of people picking at you for something. You can focus on family and friends from 5 to 9, 5 p.m. to 9 a.m., non-business hours. 9 to 5, you focus on clients, prospects, champions, strategic alliances, colleagues, and employees. And the rest of the world outside of the 250 can find resources elsewhere. So even if you have a total network of probably 3,000 or 4,000 people, as most people do, focus on that 250 and you're going to find benefit both to them and to you. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving a thumbs up and subscribe. Do the homework. And if you do the homework and you have a hard time, tell me what you're having a hard time with in the comments below, and I'll see if I can kind of give you a little nudge to get you back into the path of really focusing your resources. Remember, gladiators eat first, and they are very careful on who gets to sit at the table with them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.